by my estimation, your first 6 years in the Senate, the biggest legislative accomplishment has been the Affordable Care Act. Has to be. That's landmark legislation you see once in a generation. You voted for it, but I haven't heard your campaign really talk much about it. I know I'm not with you on the trail every day, but I haven't seen any TV spots, explaining why you voted on that, why you voted yes on that. Are you reluctant to really focus on that as an issue?
Look, the healthcare system we had, Eli, leading up to the Affordable Care Act was broken. It discriminated against women. You could be thrown off your policy at a moment's notice. There were far too many Americans who were uninsured, and we needed to do something about it. And the Affordable Care Act, although far from perfect, took some big steps forward. I've talked a lot about it on the campaign trail. There are a lot of powerful stories about Coloradans who've been helped by the Affordable Care Act. We have some 400,000 new enrollees in the exchange and Medicaid, enrollees that directly went to the insurance companies. So all in all, this has been a success. You don't have to look further than the fact that premiums aren't going to go up but 2% this year, and we have additional covered Coloradans. So I have been talking about it on the campaign trail.
But why not put it in an ad? If there are so many, stories. I mean, voters relate to those human stories of somebody who had a pre-existing condition, couldn't get covered, and now suddenly their situation's better. Why not put that in an ad? Why not focus on that a little more in terms of the message that you're really trying to drill in with those undecided voters, as opposed to just hammering Cory Gardner on the social issues?
Yeah, we've talked about a lot of issues in this campaign, everything from the flood recovery to standing up for our veterans to protecting our public lands. Of course, as you know, I've been a leader on protecting our privacy. The NSA and the CIA both have undertaken spying activities that, frankly, they shouldn't have undertaken. So there's a lot of issues on the campaign trail. You only have limited time on the TV, of course. You've got that 30 seconds to make the case in an ad.